14-year-old gets a BBL and dies. What the hell is going on?
Play Scratchers $10 and up from the Arizona Lottery. And
fuck YouTube, bro. Who got the plug on the ad block? This shit is crazy, bro. All right, let's see what's going on. Shout out to Maury.
Highly debating on whether or not talking about the story because it's just genuinely.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. If you get a fucking BBL at 14 years old, like, that shit is really sad as fuck. I'm gonna be honest. Because you have no reason to be doing that. You are 14 years old. Like, you didn't even go to no fucking prom. You didn't go to no homecoming. You didn't live no life. How the fuck do you get a BBL at 14 years old? That shit don't make sense. Brokey is crazy.
So absurd to me, and I've never heard anything like this a day in my life before, but the fact that this happened in Mexico is not shocking.
Oh shit. Yo, did you hear about that girl who got a BBL in Colombia and they snatched her fucking organs, bro? That shit is crazy.
Nor surprising to me. I mean, it's like
Dominican Republic. I think it might have been DR.
The wild, wild west down there. Let's be honest here. Honestly, as you can see by the headline, it says 14.
My thing is this, right? Why the fuck do you want a BBL at 14? Like, deadass, why do you want a BBL? This is what I mean when I say social media has done irreparable damage to our fucking generation, bro. BBLs, veneers, nose jobs. I seen some shit of an Instagram model. Let me pull this shit up. Dude, this Instagram model said everything about her was fake. This shit was crazy. Instagram model fake. This shit was crazy. She said everything about her was fake, and she like listed all of her procedures, bro. Of course I can't find that shit now when I need it. Did I like the tweet? That shit was insane, gang. Like, she said everything about her was fake. If I don't find it, it is what it is. If I don't find it, it is what it is. I'm not bugging, but like, that shit was crazy. Can somebody look for that shit? Yeah, I can't find that shit. Somebody look for that shit?
10-year-old Mexican girl dies after BBL and breast surgery by her stepdad, bro.
You're 14. You didn't even, bro. You didn't even grow into your womanly body. Yo, you're 14. If you would have waited like 10 years, you would have grown into your grown woman body. Especially if you Latina. Bro, Latinas don't be normally getting thick until they older. What are you doing?
Yes, you heard that right. A 14-year-old girl decided to get a BBL and breast surgery. By the way, for context, this was approved by her mother, her biological.
That shit is sad, genuinely.
Mother. Stepdad was some kind of surgeon, is some kind of surgeon. Now he's in prison.
So he did the surgery on her?
I guess. And for some reason, both of these adults in the situation thought it would be a bright idea to.
You could tell that she got her nose done. She probably got multiple procedures in her face. Shit is really sad, gang.
Perform a breast augmentation and a BBL.
This is some Kardashian shit, bro.
Surgery on a 14-year-old girl. Yeah, you can't make this shit up. But ladies and gentlemen, before we go any,
my thing is this: why did they feel like they had to give her a BBL? Like, y'all couldn't have said, nah, wait till you're like at least like. I'm not gonna lie, like, okay, if I had a daughter, right, and she came to me and she was like, no, daddy, is it okay if I get a BBL? I'm like, no, bitch. That's one. That's what I'm gonna say. No, bitch. And then two, right? I'm gonna say, like, look, when you're grown, you make that decision. If you living under my house, at least for the next however many years, fuck no, you ain't getting no BBL. Why the fuck you want a BBL at 14 years old? That shit sounds crazy as fuck. So you can attract a man, a grown-ass man? Because you know a lot of these men, they not even looking at your, if you got a BBL, they looking straight at your ass. They not looking at your fucking face. Like, damn, that ass fat. And then they realize you 14, and if that ass fat enough, then they still gonna want to fuck that. What are you talking about? And you Mexican, so like, no disrespect. Mexicans and Latinas, they be getting pregnant hella young. They be getting pregnant 16, 17, 18 years old. They be young ass moms. What you mean, no, bitch? Bro, if you had a daughter at 14 years old, you know what 14 is? 14 means you 8th grade, 9th grade. Imagine you in 8th or 9th grade and you talking about I want a BBL. That shit is fucking blasphemy. What are you talking about? You calling your daughter bitch? I'm calling my daughter bitch if she want a BBL at 14?
Further, be sure to turn on all notifications by hitting the bell icon on your screen right now.
This is what's wrong with society. You more mad at me for saying no bitch than a 14-year-old wanting a fucking BBL and you co-signing this shit. That's crazy.
hitting all notifications, so whenever I upload or
Oh my god, you called her a bitch?
publish a video, you never miss it. Honestly, this story is gonna be wild. It is crazy, it really is. And I like how the first comment says how they show the minor's face and block the actual criminal out. Like, what the
Nah,
There are
that's crazy.
so many reasons to love
Bro,
the play.
are we dead ass?
With the Arizona Lottery,
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. The fact that I didn't even peep that. The fact that they did that is crazy.
protect the stepdad's face but not the actual minor in the situation? How does that make any sense whatsoever? So yeah, guys and gals, they say girl 14 dies after breast surgery, butt lift without her dad's knowledge. So I'm assuming the
Her biological dad didn't know that?
real dad, the bio dad, right? Not the stepdad. And mom's plastic surgeon Bo probed. I just had to Google what Bo meant. They're saying a person's boyfriend or male admirer. So clearly they're talking about the stepdad here. I've just never heard the word Bo used in this context. But the article goes on to say that a 14-year-old girl died just days after she had a boob job and a butt lift without her father.
Bro, this is like if you want to pimp your fucking daughter, because why she need a... She not even going... It's like she's just starting to go through puberty, bro. Fuck you mean a boob job? You didn't even let her body grow.
Father's knowledge, which should just be, I mean, automatic prison in my opinion. With her mom's plastic surgeon boyfriend now under investigation for possible negligent homicide, according to reports.
Hey, they need to be served under the full extent of the law. Negligent homicide, fucking what's the shit for parenting when you start abusing your kids? What is that shit called? Child abuse, all that shit. Hit them with the fucking full extent of the Mexican government, bro.
Paloma Nicole Ariano Escobedo died Saturday in a hospital in Durango, Mexico after being in a coma with a swollen brain and heart problems following the secret surgery a week earlier. Now, ladies and gentlemen,
Secret. That's sad. That's genuinely sad, bro. A secret is crazy. And here's the thing, right? This is what I gotta say about this. Secret is already insane. Hold on, what was I gonna say? Oh, bro, a BBL is the most dangerous procedure because you're injecting fat. You're removing fat from one area and injecting it into another, right? So if that hits a vein or an artery or anywhere sensitive, that's death. You know that, right? Why would you subject a 14-year-old to that?
I just gotta say, again, why would the two adults in the situation even think remotely that this would be safe for a 14-year-old girl? One, she's
they trying to pimp her ass out.
still developing, right? She's still going through puberty. Two, at that age, I don't think you even have enough fat deposits naturally occurring throughout your body to have a BBL. Like a BBL is like you're transferring fat deposits from one part of your body to another, which is why it's highly recommended if
Bro,
women...
y'all didn't even need to give her a BBL. Y'all gotta give her some arroz and some carne. You feel me? What the fuck are y'all doing? Why do y'all want her to be thick? Why y'all want to give her... Why did y'all even think we have to do this? Oh my god, no, she's right. What is wrong with y'all?
want to do it, you do it after 18 or after you finish
Bro, by the time she turned like fucking 17, the torta build is already gonna start developing.
puberty, because by then you're already, you know, gonna pretty much develop all the natural fat deposits a grown woman would have. But at 14, you literally do not have that. So not only is this like medically inappropriate, ethically inappropriate, logically it's dumb as well. And doing all that without even acknowledging or getting the consent from the real dad is like, see, if this is why in this today's day and age, bro,
Fathers are needed.
I know I'm probably going to crash out in the future because it's just so hard, you know, being a father, trying to be a dad to a girl, a young woman, knowing all the dangers out there that could possibly happen to your little girl. Like, bro, mind you, the mom approved of this.
Look at her nose. Look at her lips. She just looked like...
Possibly happen to your little girl. Like, bro, mind you.
Look at his nose. This is not a natural nose. This is clearly... You don't get that. That's a Michael Jackson ass nose. Like, that... crazy fucking... It just looks like... What is this? Did she just get her shit done? And then her lips? Come on, bro.
The mom approved of this. However, the article goes on to say that the young teen's dad, Carlos Ariano, was told she had died from complications from COVID-19. That is...
Whoa, they ain't shit. Wow. Y'all realize this shit is on the news now. That's fucked up. They lied to him.
Evil, bro. What? That is beyond evil. Only finding out that she'd actually had plastic surgery when saying his final goodbye. Yeah, I'm crashing out, bro. Like, like, See, even this story right now is getting me a little upset. Like I'm because I'm a very empathetic person, right? And I kind of like I have this ability to envision myself in other people's shoes. Like I can actually see images in my head right now, and I can imagine myself in the future with a daughter. Somebody, I'm thinking she died from COVID, right? Unfortunate. Okay, you know
I'm not
it.
gonna lie. No disrespect. If that's me, somebody gotta. You know what I mean? Somebody got.
It's by the way, it's incredibly rare for young people to die from this COVID, right? They say the mortality rate is less than that
COVID in 2025. Get the fuck out of here.
of the common flu. But that aside, right? I'm thinking my daughter's a victim of COVID-19. I'm mourning.
Bro, that shit is so sad. And then imagine you dealing with the fact that she's dead, right? That's already one thing. You just separated the fucking. You made it a double whammy. If you would have just told him in one fell swoop, yeah, he would have felt some type of way, but he would have to process all those emotions at one time. So now he's processing the fucking death of his 14-year-old daughter. He thinking it's COVID. Then you smacking him with another piece of news, knowing that she died from a fucking BBL. Come on, bro.
Crying. I'm probably depressed. Next thing you know, though, autopsy comes out, the coroner's report comes out, and from official medical officials, not from my ex-wife or not from my ex-girlfriend, not from her stepdad, I'm having to find out from third parties
I got a knot in my stomach, bro.
that my daughter didn't actually die from C-19. No, she died from a botched boob and butt surgery, of which she shouldn't have been even getting at 14 years old. I mean, at that point, what would any sane father do to the perpetrators? The doctor, which is the stepdad at this point, the mother who approved of this surgery, and the facility of which this operation took place. Like, I'm sorry, John Wick at that point would not just be a movie, it would become real life. And here, as we can see, is an image of the 14-year-old girl before she passed away. Very sad, very unfortunate, and it's just sad she won't get to grow up now, like because of vanity and just careless guardianship. Article goes on to say, at the funeral, and I quote, "Some relatives told me her breasts were larger than what she had before, and when I mentioned it to her mother, she told me it wasn't true, that she didn't know anything." My question is, why would
they gaslight him? What? Imagine your daughter, your 14-year-old daughter, come in with a flat chest. Next thing you know, she got double D titties. And you like, what the fuck happened to you? Like, oh, nothing. She just like, they just grew in overnight. Like, in puberty. Come on, bro. You can tell, and you can tell when some titties are fake because they be like, they be sitting up, they be too round and shit, bro.
why would a 14-year-old girl need
Like,
bigger?
that shit is fucking disgusting. Why would you do that to your fucking 14-year-old daughter, bro? And I know I'm cursing a lot because this shit, it really makes me feel some type of way because it's like the people who are really at risk nowadays are kids, bro. Kids are at risk from the internet. Now they're at risk from their own parents. Come on, bro. The parents are supposed to be a safe place. Kids are supposed to confide in their children. They're supposed to know that their parents are supposed to keep them safe. You know what I mean? It don't matter what the fuck you do. Your parents should be there for you regardless. If you catch a body, your parents should be there for you. And your own parents are leaving you susceptible, and you're lying to and the mom is lying to the fucking biological dad, bro. This is evil.
Boobs and a bigger butt. Like what? Like now I'm questioning the nefarious ulterior motives of this. Were they pimping her out? Were they putting her on the blade? If so, I mean, for this in general, even without all that speculation, the mom and the stepdad need to go to prison, like for a long time. But
they gotta go.
On top of what they may have been wanting to do with their daughter to get this surgery, what nefarious purposes, the evil deeds of which they probably wanted.
And it's like you could tell she got all these damn surgeries and shit. So you know it's some Kardashian shit. Like you as soon as they old enough, you want to throw them on a table. And then he's a surgeon, so he's like, oh, okay, and he's just going with whatever. And it's like, yo, this is not. Yeah, I know you love this man, and like this is the stepdad, but this is not your. He got a father. She got a father, bro. This is some random ass man. This is your boyfriend, your husband. Like, chill the fuck out.
Nefarious purposes, the evil deeds of which they probably wanted her to participate in, allegedly, is crazy. They go on to say though that he got his ex's family to leave the room so his mother, sister, and sister-in-law could help him examine the daughter's body. They say, and I quote, "Sure enough, she had breast implants. We have photographs of the implants and the scars. We immediately requested an autopsy." Oh, okay. So he didn't find out after an autopsy. He basically found out prior fired because he was, I mean, basically with an open casket ceremony, you can obviously see if your 14-year-old daughter is unusually out of the ordinary and more voluptuous than you last saw her. And for those of you who don't know what that means, it basically means more curvaceous, because this is, it's just kind of weird even talking about this. Like, I'm pretty sure a dad who's,
you know, BBLs don't look good. It's like two fucking cake pops stuck together. That's what a fucking BBL look like. And then you got the fucking two fucking basketballs on your chest and shit. Oh my god, bro.
sees his daughter
Turn their daughter to a fucking Frankenstein project, like an IG. Build a bitch, build an IG model, bro. And I would never want to step a day in his shoes. I feel bad for this man. No man should ever experience this with their fucking daughter. Because when you're the dad, bro, you're supposed to be your dad. You're supposed to be the protector of your daughter. You know what I mean? Crazy. And they lied to him and all that shit. Tried to fucking gaslight his ass.
weekly on a weekly basis or even daily knows what she looks like physically. However, they say Ariano said his ex-wife had agreed to the surgery, which was carried out by her current partner, a 45-year-old plastic surgeon, only identified as Victor N, who owned the practice. Here we have another photo of the daughter.
She's a kid, bro.
And I believe her real dad here. He accused his ex and her new man of lying to him in a cover-up, directly blaming them for his daughter's death. While Mexico does not have specific age limits for plastic surgery, they
See, now's the time.
are typically only given to those under 18 with both parents' permission, of which the mother did not get. The surgeon had his license suspended and is being investigated for malpractice
Throw his ass in fucking prison for life.
and potentially more serious crimes depending on the final autopsy, which could take 10 days or more, the prosecutor said. They also said there could be a crime of negligent homicide and probably medical professional liability, the attorney general said. Here we have another photo of the girl before she passed away. The girl's dad
Fucking kid, bro.
has since launched a campaign warning off dangers of such surgery with a march organized for Friday under the slogan, "Girls don't need implants." We cannot continue to normalize the sexualization of girls or allow the ambition of some adults to put their lives at risk. We demand justice and that this crime does not go unpunished, the father, Ariano, posted on his Instagram account. He also said for this last bit, and I quote, "Girls deserve to grow up free, safe, and respect." And that is
Damn, bro. It's like, okay, after she gets a BBL, what? After she gets the implants, what? Like, bro, the reason why that you're getting an implant and you're getting a BBL is because you're trying to attract attention of boys. And in this situation, it's going to be a bunch of men that are going to be looking at her. She's a little girl. She's 14. There's no point in even doing that. What are y'all trying to do? You trying to attract grown-ass men to come to this girl? Shit is disgusting.
It's pretty much the end of the story. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below.
It's disgusting, bro. It's disgusting. Absolutely sad. Absolutely fucking putrid, bro. They deserve to fucking serve life in prison, bro. That shit is disgusting.